ValveTime.net.
Hi, and welcome to the ValveTime News for February 9th, 2016, where we'll recap the latest news regarding Valve and the community. Even though it's only been a month since the 2015 Steam Winter Sale concluded, Valve have already rolled out the discount bandwagon once more with the Lunar New Year sale, which will run from February 5th through the 12th. The sale, which is obviously themed around the Lunar New Year, set to occur on February 8th and the Year of the Monkey, features over 9,000 discounts across the Steam store. And no, you won't get extra brownie points for pointing out accidental memes in our scripts. The sale features a similar format to that of last year's major sales, highlighting big deals on a daily basis without forcing 24 or 48-hour restrictions. The huge success of the Discovery Queue during the aforementioned winter sale has clearly influenced the design of the Lunar sale, as a new short story presents users with multi-choice answers to decide exactly how our monkey protagonist should proceed in his mission to return home. Although the same options are available on each subsequent page, each destination page will display certain games themed around a specific theme, depending on which button was selected. Various options include pirates, ninjas, fighting, card games, the detective genre, and many more, making this story effectively act as an interactive advert. With the sale set to disappear again by the end of the week, make sure you head on over to Steam as soon as possible to grab whatever deals tickle your fancy. While Steam's Lunar New Year celebrations are far from insignificant, Dota 2's annual update has definitely taken something of a downward turn from previous years. Instead of focusing on appearances by the Year Beast from 2014 and 2015, this year's event appears as little more than an addition and temporary fourth quest path for the Winter Battle Pass we mentioned on last week's show. Each objective completed along the Path of the Blossom will unlock a crimson parcel with a special gift inside, while the final objective will drop an exclusive item set for Ember Spirit. This shorter path is only available for a period of 10 days between February 5th and 15th, so don't delay if your inner completionist is crying out to collect all 4 quest sets. A patch released alongside the new quest path also introduced the 5th iteration of the 6.86 balance update, dubbed 6.86E. The light patch increased the cooldown of Lone Druid's relatively new Savage Roar ability while dramatically shrinking the cast range of Earth Spirit's Aghanim Scepter's changes. Specific numbers for these changes can be found alongside some bug fixes over on the update's official changelog. It's been quite a while since Gabe last made an important public appearance for speeches or keynote discussions. Thankfully, this period of quiet will come to an end later this week when Valve's one and only boss takes to the stage as the keynote speaker at the Vision VR and AR Summit on February 10th or 11th. While Gabe's exact time and date have yet to be announced, he will be joined at the event by Valve engineer Joe Ludwig, who is on the Summit's advisory board, and software engineer Zach Barch, who will present a Unity-focused talk on Wednesday at 5:45 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Zach's talk in particular will be focused around how Valve have used Unity to create effective VR gameplay demos with built-in Steam VR support for the engine. Although you'd think Valve would be primarily focused on Source 2 for their own demo, most of Valve's own released VR demos are built using Unity, including Longbow, The Secret Shop, and most of the Vive setup tutorials, to name a few. We're not currently sure if any live streams or recordings of these talks will be made available anywhere, but we'll keep you posted if we hear anything. While we're discussing the Vive, you may be interested in checking out a bunch of the Vive pre-documentation Valve released to the world via a new Steam VR blog post this past Friday. Obviously, the setup and troubleshooting documentation is mostly useless if, like most of us, you don't actually have any access to a Vive pre, but it does give a little bit more interesting insight into how exactly the base stations work, how the new wireless syncing works, and how the controller's enhanced design and newly integrated USB ports should ease development and gameplay. We'll leave a link to the full installation guide in the video description should you want to take a closer look. 2016 is something of a combo year so far, with both of its months so far bringing about the retirement of long-term Half-Life series contributors. In January, we learned of Mark Laidlaw's retirement, and February has already seen Half-Life and Left 4 Dead animator Doug Wood announce that he is retiring from the company in the next few weeks to spend more time with his family. While you may not have ever heard or seen his name before, Doug Wood is famous for animating many iconic scenes and creatures from the Half-Life series, with some of his earliest creations including the alien tentacle and head crabs in Half-Life 1. Doug has clearly been a big influence on Valve's games since the very beginning, and we're sad to see him go. Nevertheless, we wish him all the best in the future and hope his improved family life is everything he wishes it to be. Thanks again, Doug. And that wraps up another week of Valve and community news. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, to follow our social media pages, and to check out the conversations on the ValveTime.net community forums. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.